is Ayla, an English teacher, and I'm 21 years old and a Master 2 English student specialized in applied linguistics at Yahya Fars University of Media. I would like to say that English wasn't my first choice. I have started studying English just for the sake of being the only girl at home and for the sake of that my mom was sick in that year. So I was obliged to stay here in Media because I was always more into Spanish. For the above reason, I have chose to study English here in Media. And I found it too difficult, too hard, too tough to start being that student in English because I've just always been into the idea of representing the idea or the real image of an English student or a foreign languages student. So being a languages student means for me that I need to acquire or to be competent in all the 4 languages skills while speaking in that language, writing, or just representing the culture of this language. I found it hard to start first foreign languages as a major because my family members and all of them are into scientific branch, mathematics. So I was the only one and the very first one who jumped into the languages world. And I found it too interesting because no one can compare me with another or no one can tell me why did you choose or languages because it was my passion. And concerning the environmental contingencies or something like that, I can say that my parents all the time devoted that times into, putting us in some languages schools from an early age. Me and my brother, I've started learning French at an early age in some private schools in Media, and then I've been started studying English just for the sake of getting that good grades, not for the sake of being or because I'm more into English. That's it. Indeed, yeah. Actually, I started speaking in English even in my daily basis because I found it right now hard to speak that Arabic Fusha. Right, like I'm speaking in Arabic, but I'm having that English accent in my Arabic. And I found some people like saying, oh, you are just pretending that you are doing so. But in fact, I'm not pretending. The idea here is that I am pushing myself into facilitating some events in Arabic just to acquire again my Arabic Fusha because I believe that Arabic will open doors more than any foreign language. Actually, I still remember the day or my first day at university. I was just crying because I wasn't into more English. And the idea here is that many teachers, many facilitators, many teachers from different fields and branches give me their advice that English will be a wide world language and will be an official language here in Algeria. And I couldn't believe them, like, it was just like a language, it was like a French, no? Then the idea here is that, while starting teaching it, while witnessing the new trends, which is English will be like a wide world language here in Algeria, not a wide world language, sorry, but as an official language here, as another language which is too similar or which is too important as a French here in Algeria. I'm just seeing that bright side that we'll be having, new doors and new windows, like a window into the future, because as we know, many articles, many articles, the scientific research, even the language of medicine, or if you want to dig deeper into our PhD or a given research proposal, we need to know more about English. We need to be competent in that language. So I'm hoping to see that Algeria will be, or English will be, will be more than an official language here in Algeria, but it will be just like we can do a lot of things with it, like especially in terms of jobs, because even though teaching it's not that thing which is too valuable like teaching English here in Algeria, but I'm hoping just to see new positions with artificial intelligence, with, for example, using languages in the tourism field, etc. One of the most difficulties or challenges that most students are facing, it's all about the speaking, or the thing here is that, like, I need to confess that even headway, even interchange, even those books of levels, okay, are not that thing that we can just devote our time for, because I think spending time on just studying English by levels is not the thing. Like, you need to be an autonomous learner, and that's the thing that all students don't do. Like, okay, the teacher, he is only the guide, but they are just thinking that the teacher, he is the one who will make you speak fluently, improve or enhance your writing. But the thing here is that you are your own guide. Okay, you are your own conductor. In this thread of thoughts, I would like to say that life is just for those who dare to live, dare to challenge. And in this light in the light of this quote, I would like to say that life is just for those who challenge themselves, like those who put themselves in a situation in order to speak that language. Like, if you don't have any language partner, if you don't have any abilities to study languages in private schools, online, you can do it by yourself. Okay, that's the thing. That's how being an autonomous learner again. Okay, being that self-monitor, you guide yourself by finding some new methods of learning, because you are your own monitor. You can just devote or just discover or explore your learning strategies if you are a visual, or if you are kinesthetic or something, or tactile, etc. So from this perspective, you can just start the journey or into the foreign languages word, or the languages word, and you will start learning that language while having passion, not patience. Do, for example, teach teachers. I think it's easy to teach teachers. Like, I can devote myself to teaching biology, for example. But the thing here is that it's on the teacher himself. Okay, if he is if he is not comfortable but aware of the things that he needs to do. For example, if he can transmit the idea very well in that language, if he can express himself in that language, I believe that using English as an official language at university for teaching some scientific branches as well as biology, mathematics, etc., it will be the hard, because we can just learn or acquire for example, some key terms, and I'm saying I'm teaching that branch or that module in English. The thing here is that it's not in memorizing key terms or scientific terms or articles, but the thing here is that how to transmit the lesson or the message, ideas, how can you scrutinize them without using French, without using Arabic. That's it. In the area, I would like to say that English wasn't my choice, but I've started just trusting Allah's destination and direction. If Allah like cancels something for me, just like there is something good waiting for me. That's the thing that I started believing in recently. And how to say, talking or shedding light or casting light on the future or being an English teacher in the future, I think it will just lead me to PhD, inshallah, because I've been always thinking about being that good teacher, especially teaching literature at university, changing the way literature is, how to say, the way it is taught, etc. I'm just like having that version or that perspective of being a good teacher, of being a good sister, of being a good friend for all my students, for all my colleagues, etc. I'm just like, I'm wishing just to be the best version of Aya, inshallah, being that. I think I need here to switch into Arabic, okay? Because there is a quote that I adore a lot, which is like, when I started teaching English at university, exactly in the intensive learning of languages, I've just noticed that I'm more into عالمي المصغر الذي كنت أحلم به. Like teaching PhD teachers. Oh, I'm looking for PhD, or I'm working to be a PhD researcher or a scientific researcher. The thing here is that like they forged me ahead into a scientific research, into academic writing, because I've just devoted this year or this semester just for improving or enhancing my students' skills in writing, because they are just PhD teachers. They are more into scientific research, so just they allow me to open many doors for me. For example, how to enhance my academic writing, or how to make them able to write a good essay or a good research paper. So in the same thread of thought, or in the above, or for the above reasons, I would like to say that teaching English was one of the best things that I have ever had in my life, because of how to say, teaching with my teachers. Okay, my teachers started calling me hi teacher, or hi mate, not hi my student. Okay, even though the thing here is that like I'm not allowed to teach at university, but Sir Zinai, I would like to thank him here, because he allowed me, or he gave me that chance to teach at university. Thank you so much, sir, for believing in me. In the RIA, I would like to thank all the club members. I would like to thank all the associations that I have joined, because they just allowed me to be a people person, and to spend my time not in a frivolous things, but on worth things. Okay. I've just wanted to thank Sir Zinai and Dr. Qarmizli and Miss Amina Bouchaqar for helping me enhancing my academic writing, thanking Miss Aber Gassem, and thanking Miss Yusra Belhaj, and last but not least, I would like to thank Miss Iman Safashawish and Sir Mus'ab Sharai for all their dedication and support. And I would like to thank you. في الختام أشكر الأستاذ بالمدية فرشيد على حسن الاستقبال وعلى دعوتكم. I'm owing you a debt of gratitude. بارك الله فيكم وفي جهودكم, and thanks again to الإخبارية for inviting me today and for all the team work. Thank you so much.